This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the link. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Dotson, the man in motion. To the air right away is Hurts. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Good.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Man in motion is Smith. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Good.
Man in motion is Smith.
73. Hey, 73.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle. The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
3rd and long. Man in motion is Smith. The play clock down to 0, and this not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Hey, Silver.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Putting the tight end in motion. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. They convert in style. Huge play on fourth and long.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And he's in! Dallas Goddard! Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first and 10. Throwing to begin. It's Wilson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Here's second and 2. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 14. Throwing again. Wilson. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Again, Wilson. Going for it all. That is caught. What a throw. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On play action, Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Complete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On second down, Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete. Tight end Goddard. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They put Campbell in motion. To the air again. Hurts. That is intercepted. That's into the hands of T.J. Watt. Still going. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he will score. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go double count right here, double count. Beaver.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On second down, Russ. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A huge play just before the half. It covers 51 yards.
19. Good job right there. Good job right there.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Wilson will throw again. This one grabbed by Austin. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is third and a yard.
Let's have 14, Bonnie. Go, 14. Alert.
To throw again is Wilson. And on third down, that ball incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to be fourth down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Power.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Alpha.
Man in motion is Smith. Backed up to his own goal line, Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first and 10, it's Wilson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Tempo.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Now Russ. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield.
Bring it out, bring it out, bring it, bring it. Quick. Hey, look. One left. Good.
Now Wilson on first down. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Steelers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return is Rodgers. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Man in motion is Brown. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Pick it up, you're embarrassing us. What are you doing?
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Great, set. Miami. 63.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this out to the left flat. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Great, set.
Hurts will try it again. Right back to Brown. He's got it again.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches.
Great.
Man in motion is Brown. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 on 4th and inches.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
Man in motion is Smith. On the handoff, this is Barkley. Has some room inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way home. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He finds Austin with the grab. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now it's Wilson. He'll get that one to Patterson, complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. There's that man again, another catch. Second down, 8 for the 1st down.
One flip.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
25, 25. Check 50, check 50.
Throwing again. Wilson. He'll go right back to Freiermuth. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
19. One left. Right.
Patterson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They put Pickens in motion. Now Wilson on 2nd down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson.
3rd and short, you think this ball's expected to come out quick, but when all the receivers were taken away, he decides to make a break for it. He doesn't get a whole lot, but what he gets is just enough to move the chains.
Two timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to win the game. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's gotta have. This kick is good. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. The kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.